Good afternoon and welcome to the Artist Collective's first ever open house.
Squeaky chairs, huh? Guys, this is a very chill session.
Yeah.
So खड़े बड़े होने की जरूरत नहीं है किसी को.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
For those of us who come to Bombay from other cities or who want to enter this treacherous world of acting, I feel like, personally, I'm saying, even before we started this and before everything, I feel like you are a person who was very real and who didn't sell anything. You know, was that intentional?
He has not told me what he's going to ask me, so today is going to be grueling. I know. I think ये सब चीज़ें बहुत connected होती है ना by your own with your own personality and the kind of things you believe in, the kind of things you want to follow, and I think I've just believed in. It's so important to be truthful to who you are. I think that was my strongest pursuit in my 20s. कि honest होना है अपने से, किसी और से नहीं, अपने साथ honest रहना है. और कुछ तो सच है जो यहाँ पे जो है दुनिया उसमें नहीं है, उसके अलावा भी कुछ सच है, उसको ढूंढना है. So I think a combination of these things just took me down some paths, and I'm also I can sometimes be very obstinate कि नहीं अपना ही रास्ता ढूंढना है, किसी और ने रास्ता बनाया तो उस पर नहीं जाना है. तो वो थोड़ा काफ़ी ऑब्स्टिनेट था मैं, अभी भी हूँ थोड़ा सा, बट पहले ज़्यादा था. So I think it's a combination of all of those things that just kind of forms your personality to be a certain way. And yeah, and hence never thought of selling or just thought of just be true. That's it, if that makes sense.
It does. It does. So many things in what you said that I want to ask you about. One is ये जो आपने कहा कि आपका थोड़ा अलग रास्ता निकला, और ये जो आप कह रहे हो कि यहाँ पे इस दुनिया में जो है सच नहीं है, या तो फिर आपको सच ढूंढना होता है. ये कब से शुरू हुआ आपके अंदर?
ये जर्नी एक्चुअली मेरे साथ अराउंड 19, at the age of 19 it started, and I had a kind of a overnight, not overnight but over a period of a week, थोड़ा एक कुछ, I don't like these terms, but some kind of spiritual transformation happened, which just made me go very inwards. And I think that inward journey just started a new life, or a journey of थोड़ा automatically, because till then ये भी नहीं पता था कि awareness क्या होता है. Like now I meet, see, I work with a lot of young people, young actors, a lot of Gen Zs, younger than Gen Zs, and I feel like my own niece is 17, like they're really aware now. You know, it's unbelievable how aware people are nowadays. But at my time, I don't think we had awareness at all. We didn't even know what awareness means. So I think that journey of awareness started with that going inwards to know कि oh, this is who I am, this is how I react. जब कोई ऐसा circumstance होता है तो फिर मैं ऐसे behave कर रहा हूँ. So I started seeing myself from a third perspective very strongly. और जब आप अपने आप को ऐसे एक थर्ड पर्सपेक्टिव से देखना शुरू कर देते हो तो फिर आपको अपने बारे में बहुत सारी चीज़ें पता लगती हैं, बहुत बहुत रियलाइजेशंस भी होती हैं. सो आई थिंक इट्स अ टू फोल्ड प्रोसेस. प्रोसेस ऑफ सेल्फ ग्रोथ इज़ अ टू फोल्ड प्रोसेस. एक अवेयरनेस कि हम कौन हैं और अभी हम जहाँ हैं हम कहाँ हैं, और दूसरा कि उस पर अमल करना कि उसको बदलना कैसे है. एटलीस्ट द थिंग्स दैट आर नॉट वर्किंग फॉर यू, हाउ डू यू चेंज दैट. सो कम अप विद अ प्लान फॉर योर सेल्फ, you know, and then walk that path to make that, to actualize that plan per se. Yeah.
जब मैंने आपका वर्कशॉप किया था, it was 2017 the first time.
June 2017.
June 2017. And मेरे मन में यही सवाल था. मेरे मन में दो सवाल थे. एक सवाल था कि मैं कौन हूँ, और दूसरा सवाल था कि सच क्या है. तो अभी भी आपने जो कहा कि वहाँ से शुरू होता है अवेयरनेस कि मैं कौन हूँ. तो कौन हूँ सर? मतलब ये तो मुझे पता है. मतलब मेरा नाम खेल है और मैं बम्बई में रहता हूँ और मैं कुछ चीज़ें करता हूँ. ये तो मेरा, पर जो मेरा स्वभाव है, जो मेरा अस्तित्व है, द मोस्ट कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हिंदी वर्ड आई हैव एवर यूज्ड इन माय लाइफ. वो जो है सर, वो आई थिंक हम सबके मन में एक बार तो ये, या तो कई बार, अगर आप यहाँ बैठे हुए हो तो मुझे लगता है कि कई बार ये मन में आपके मन में आया होगा सवाल. तो उस मुझे पता है कि आप डेफिनेटिव नहीं आंसर दे सकते हो कि मैं कौन हूँ, पर अगर मुझे उस सवाल का जवाब चाहिए तो ऐसा कुछ.
Actually, who am I is the question I struggled with the most in my 20s. The most. Who am I and what is the purpose of my life? ये दो सवाल सबसे ज़्यादा मेरे को obsessed था मैं थोड़ा इन दो चीज़ों से. And then you try and figure out different things. You try and explore different things. Most of them within only. It's not like you're going out there to explore. But I'll just cut the chase and say the definition that I have now found that works for me. Not now, as in maybe a few years back. I am who I am supposed to be today, is the answer for me. क्योंकि क्या होता है कि हम कोई, पहली चीज़ तो हम कोई एक चीज़ नहीं हो सकते. हम किसी बक्से में डिफाइंड नहीं हो सकते, हम लेबल नहीं हो सकते. एंड वी आर मेंट टू बी एवरीथिंग. सो to be everything, the only way to achieve that is to within truly be nothing. So if we can be nothing within, what I mean by that is, हम लोग लाइफ में बहुत सारी चीज़ों से ज़्यादा आइडेंटिफाइड हो जाते हैं, अटैच हो जाते हैं. It is these identifications which build our ego. It is these attachments that make us vulnerable and make us feel that we are not self-sufficient and we need something else or someone else to come and complete us. So जब ये आइडेंटिफिकेशन और अटैचमेंट जाती है तो कुछ नहीं बचता अंदर, फिर नथिंग ही रहता है. एंड वो नथिंग इतना सुंदर होता है क्योंकि वो नथिंग आपको एवरीथिंग बना सकता है. सो यू एक्चुअली बिकम एवरीथिंग विद एक्चुअली नॉट बीइंग अटैच्ड टू एनीथिंग. सो इफ दैट इज एन आंसर.
So it's a process of dropping.
It's a process of becoming free. It's a process of freedom from everything. Don't let anything hold you down. Don't you let yourself get cling to anything. Don't let anything else cling to you. And when I say this, I don't mean that we have to disconnect from the world in any way. Of course, that can't happen. Whether it is our relationships, whether it's our friendships, whether it's our career, our dreams, our goals, we have to be at it. But the beauty is the moment the identification is gone, the freedom with which we can be in all of these spaces is just beautiful. It's beautiful how amazing a boyfriend, a son, a girlfriend, or a friend, or an actor, or any profession, or an artist you can be when you're not attached to that relationship or that vocation that you are. Usually we get very attached to because we always, हम हमेशा ढूंढ रहे हैं ना किसी चीज़ से अपने आप को, अपना अस्तित्व किसी चीज़ में ढूंढते हैं हम, पर अस्तित्व अपने अंदर ही है, उसको बाहर ढूंढने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. So that I feel is very important. And I know it's not easy to achieve, but it's not impossible. And मैं यहाँ बैठ के नहीं बोल रहा मेरे सारे हो गए. I have my identifications, I have my attachments. It's a work in progress. But at least come to a space where you can feel relatively more free. At least try, at least attempt. I think that's the goal of life, to attempt to reach a space like that.
मेक सेंस. हमेशा हमें लगता है कि ये जो एक्टर का फेवरेट वर्ड होता है ना, सफ़र, मैं वो आई एम अ स्ट्रगलिंग एक्टर. तो आई फील लाइक इज दिस वन ऑफ दोज थिंग्स दैट वन नीड्स टू, इट्स नॉट अ जर्नी ऑफ सफरिंग, राइट? आई मीन इवन द जर्नी विद इन, has it been a very tough journey? Is it a very unpleasant journey?
Honestly, it can be. Because जब जवाब नहीं मिलता है तो थोड़ी हलचल तो होती है. So I would not say that it was very pleasant for me, but I think, can I confess something? It may sound very narcissistic, but I want to confess something. Sometimes I feel like I wish the 25-year Atul could do a workshop with the 45-year-old Atul. It sounds very narcissistic, but my point is that we sometimes don't find the right people to tell us and guide us. And maybe these things can become easier if you find somebody who can help you in that journey. Because if when we do it on our own, और मैं like I mentioned earlier, I'm very obstinate. मुझे कोई बताएगा भी तो मैं नहीं सुनता शायद. तो yeah, maybe the suffering can be lesser if we allow ourselves to surrender easily.
Is this person that you're referring to, is it a person? Is it a guru, a teacher? Is there a label that one should look for this guidance? Because I know many people, I mean, I personally used to call you my guru, right? And there are many of my fellow students who have given you this label of a guru. And I know you always run away from that label and you sort of run the other way. And you sort of try to then, जब भी कोई उनको guru बुलाता है, तो he starts acting very cool. जैसे कि he's the same age as them. So he starts like partying with them and running away from that label.
We made a mistake today. Okay.
By having me sitting here?
I don't like that term because I feel guru is not one person.
Yeah.
You know, guru is anything that can come in your life at any point and help you and guide you. So, but when we make one person a guru, then not to say that I'm sure people have their gurus and I don't want to say that it's wrong or anything. But when we make one person responsible, then things can go a little muddied, I feel. You know, our expectations can be strange and dependency can be created. And dependency is then created both ways. Sometimes the gurus also want the disciple to be dependent. It's thoda sa, yeah, I think the journey should be about friendship and journey should be of independence on both ends. And then, yeah, then it's fine. Then we can be a mentor-mentee relationship. Then it's okay.
And is it about just learning from the guru energy at large?
Yeah, I mean, circumstances, I feel, are the biggest guru. Because every time a difficult circumstance, और artist की life में तो आते ही आते हैं, मतलब हम बच नहीं सकते उससे. So every time a difficult circumstance comes in our life, it's come in our life to tell us that we have to learn something from it and we have to grow in some way through it. So there are two responses that we can give when a difficult circumstance comes. One is that we can become angry or we can become cynical or we can become upset or hurt. That is one reaction. And the other is you ask yourself, what can I do to be so that next time when this happens, I can be a better version of myself. So what could I have done better in this circumstance and where was I not sufficient enough to be the best of whatever circumstance that it was and to work on that. Because बुरे समय में ही हम बदलते हैं, अच्छे समय में कोई नहीं बदलता. तो बुरा समय एक्चुअली अच्छा होता है, सिर्फ बुरा नहीं होता. ठीक है, सफरिंग होती है, हर्ट होता है, पेन होता है, लेकिन उस पेन के साथ साथ बहुत अच्छी चीज़ें भी आ सकती हैं. उस पेन के साथ साथ बहुत सारी सेल्फ ग्रोथ भी आ सकती है. सो इफ़ यू आर रेडी टू make self-growth a priority in our life, then difficult circumstances can actually be very, very helpful. And they're the biggest gurus in that sense that come in our life.
All your workshops are called acting and the self. You know, connect with yourself. तो acting पढ़ाओ ना आप. ये क्या self पे इतना बात करते रहते हो आप? So why is it so important for an artist or for an actor or for any kind of artist or for anybody for that matter? Why do you put so much emphasis on working on yourself? Why am I not working on being a better actor? Why am I not working on being a better director as a craft? Why am I working on myself?
See, the craft is important, but I'll tell you, like one of the famous directors had actually said, I'm very bad with names, so I keep forgetting. And he had said, everything you need to learn about filmmaking, you can learn it in 2 days. So the point that the director was trying to make was, we sometimes give too much importance to technicalities and too much importance to craft. And without those things, you can't direct or act or any other thing as an artist. But the technical aspects, I feel, are 5% of the job as an artist. So, as an artist, 5% is craft and technicality, and 95% is something else. And that 95%, it cannot be defined also. You can't even say it is this, because it is so impalpable. That 95% is your personality, your experiences, your understandings, your perspectives, your realizations, your awareness, your all of these things. All of these combine, come together, and they become the 95% that you need as an artist to do well. And art is all about expressing life, and life is no joke. Life is a full thing, that it's a living thing which surprises us in every single moment. We always say there is more drama in life than in fiction, and it's true, there is more drama in life. So to understand that we are to be creators. To be a creator means you are saying, oh, I'm going to do the job of God, because God is the creator. We are not, and we are not creators, but we say we will be creators. We'll be creators of art. It's a big responsibility. And to be a good artist, then we really need to explore all facets of life and all facets of self. So the reason why we work on self, let's talk about acting especially. I would say this will hold true in directing and the self, writing and the self, in all aspects. But as an actor, even more, because it's the self which is the tool to express everything that you have to express. It is your psychology, your emotion, your body, your voice that is going to come and play the character. We can't get another body to come and play the character. We can't borrow somebody else's mind to play the character. We cannot pluck someone's heart and put it, chalo heart transplant kara ke ye wala character play karte hain. We can't do those things. It's this self which will come and play every character. And if this self is not in balance, and if this self is not at its center, it cannot go to other spaces and do justice to the characters it has to. So all of us, we forget when we act that we are also a character. We forget that. So when I am a character, which means I have my own color, I have my own irregularities and strengths and beauties and flaws. Without the awareness of myself, how can I ever have awareness of what the character self is and how to play that character? How can I ever? How can you do that? Yeah, you can do it with your craft. That's where the 5% comes in play. And बहुत जगह क्राफ्ट से काम निकल भी जाता है तो आप एक्टर बन सकते हो क्राफ्ट वाले, लेकिन वो 95% जो एज एन आर्टिस्ट आप अचीव कर सकते हो, एज एन एक्टर आप अचीव कर सकते हो, वो तभी होगा जब आपको पता है कि आप कौन हो और आप कहाँ पे इम्बैलेंस में हो और उस इम्बैलेंस को आप उसको करेक्ट कैसे कर सको. सो इट इज़, I mean, this is something I also discovered in my journey of conducting workshops, because when I had moved to Bombay 22 years back, when I 22, 22 years back when I had moved to Bombay, I did start doing workshops in the first 3-4 years. I think I had started. Actually, it started one day. I was sitting with some friends with Prithvi, and we were chilling, and they were like, "अरे तू तो बैरी क्या पढ़ाता था ना?" मैंने हाँ मैं पढ़ाता था. कि चल हमारे साथ कुछ कर. मतलब चलो करते हैं. So it's like 5 friends, and we just did a free workshop. And then they were like, "You must do workshops. You must do workshops. Why are you not doing this? You should charge people and do this." So I said, "Okay." And then I made a poster and put it on Prithvi, and I waited for like 3 months for sign-ups. And then फिर एक बैच आया जिसमें 3 लोग आए. फिर मैंने 3 लोगों के साथ वर्कशॉप की. फिर 2 महीने बाद मैंने 4 लोग के साथ वर्कशॉप की. फिर मैंने और 5 लोग के साथ वर्कशॉप की. So the word of mouth actually kind of made the workshops grow slowly. We digress. What were we talking about?
Why you focus on the self?
Yeah. So while I was working on with these guys, I realized that it's not the acting exercises or the acting improvisations or all of those things that will make them a better actor. And so simultaneously, my own self journey was happening. Like I said, at 19, it started, and through my 20s, I was working on some aspect of myself at any given point. So this is one of the things I've followed all my life. I still follow it. There's at least one thing in myself that I'll be working on. So either I'll do it for 6 months, either I'll do it for 3 months, or I'll do it for 1 year, or whatever. I'll pick a period and like, okay, this is something that needs work in myself, and this is one aspect. Like currently, that for me is to becoming more expressive, because I've been very introverted and repressed as a person, repressed emotionally. Like I don't express my emotions. So I'm really working on that. And there has been a big change also, I feel, in the last year or so, that I've been working on this. So I started doing what I was doing with myself, started applying that on the people who had come for the workshops, and the results were phenomenal. And they continue to be phenomenal to this day. That whenever, like even I just concluded a 9-day batch, which was very nice, because we worked on the self, and we were just working on self. Of course, we acted, we did scenes, we did all that. But 80% of the time in the workshop, or 85% of the time, was being devoted to self. And it's just so heartening to see that what they were doing on day 1 as actors and what they were doing on day 9 as actors. Like you can't believe that this much of a transformation can happen in 9 days. Of course, our 9 days are very intense. They're very, very intense. People cry. They're like, we can't do this. They don't want to turn up the next morning because they're exhausted. Yeah, all of that happens. But yeah, it works. It really works. Even if I say so, it works.
I mean, I can say so. I've done it.
You're also Artist Collective. Sort of.
Even I can't say so. Okay, cool, fine. No use. But thank you. It helped me a lot. It was, I remember when we started the workshop, this is the first thing you always say. You say the workshop is called Acting in the Self, and this is why it's called that. And I feel it sets a context of what's to follow for the next 9 days. That time, it was a 10 or 12 day workshop, I think.
10 maybe.
10. So, some people are here to meet you.
Yes.
I think that this conversation is more important today. So, I'd like to open it up.
Yes, please.
Hello, sir. I'm Siddharth.
Hi.
So my question is, how to get auditions, like in a disorganized industry like this? Like people say vague terms like networking and make yourself visible, and like give intros and all. But I've seen like some of my casting associate friends, they show in their mobile ki hundreds of actors every day put their profile and intro. So it's understandable that how as a human they can go through everything. So how to make yourself visible? And
ओके मैं थोड़ा सा लाइक आई डू विद एवरीथिंग थोड़ा घूम के आता हूँ आपके आंसर पे एवरीबडी इज अग्रीइंग कि मैं घूम के आता हूँ गाइस ओके चलो घूम के आते हैं थोड़ा सा सो सिद्धार्थ राइट या सो सिद्धार्थ व्हाट अनफॉर्चुनेटली ऑल ऑफ अस वी आर द हीरो ऑफ आवर लाइव्स including me, including you, including everybody sitting in this room. So for us, we are always at the center of the universe, right? If I'm sitting in Delhi, then I would say Delhi is the center of the world. If I'm sitting in, say, New York, I would say New York is the center of the world. Because where we are, everything starts from there. So we are very self-obsessed as creatures, human beings. And we all feel very entitled to everything. In general, I'm not saying you, me, in general, human beings are very entitled to things. So we always look at things from the perspective of, okay, this is what I want. But the moment you shift that perspective to how things actually work, everything changes. Everything changes. What that essentially means is, सबसे पहले तो, क्योंकि I don't, including me, I don't think any, so when I had come, I also wanted to act. And then I found direction very soon, early in life, in my mid-20s, and I switched to directing, wanting to be a director, started making short films, whatever, that was my journey. But I faced the same thing. As like when I came, I was like, हाँ 6 महीने में कुछ मिल जाएगा. I don't think anybody comes here thinking, because we come here thinking the world is waiting for us. Why? Because we are so talented. We are so good. And the world is waiting for us. The world is not waiting for us. So a lot of times we live in our own heads and don't live in the actual truth of what is happening outside. So it's very important to first sync ourselves with the truth of how things work and how the systems work and get yourself kind of acquainted with that. So the moment you understand, you will realize that the position that you are applying for, some maybe 3 lakh other people are applying for that position in the city, let's just say, or 2 lakh people. So I always say that acting is the worst job in the world from a demand supply perspective. Okay, so the supply is way more than the demand. They say MBA mein, agar say if it is say 1:500 or 1:300, in acting it is probably 1:1 lakh. Because for that one lead role, there are like millions of people waiting to do that job. So we are also going against 1 lakh other people for that one job when you're looking for that. So that, my point, jo ghum ke aa raha hai, my point is, it is difficult. And we all have to do our time as artists. And if we think कि हाँ मुझे आगे, मैंने तो बहुत मेहनत करी है, मैं तो 1 साल से वेट कर रहा हूँ. 1 साल कुछ नहीं है आर्ट में, कुछ नहीं है. आप देख लो जो भी लोग who have done well, see there will be exceptions who made it in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, whatever. There will be exceptions like that. But the majority journeys are 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 8 years. Like that's the norm. तो हम बहुत जल्दी थोड़ा हार भी मान जाते हैं, बहुत जल्दी हताश भी हो जाते हैं, बहुत जल्दी हमको लगता है कि अच्छा मेरे में नहीं है शायद. So it's about understanding how things work. And if you're not ready to, and when I don't mean you, if we are not ready to do that time, we should not want to be an artist. ये तो मैं आप सबको बोल रहा हूँ इस कमरे में. अगर आपको लग रहा है ना कि 1-2 साल में करना है, वापस चले जाओ, अब भी चले जाओ, ये 1-2 साल भी बचा लो. सच्ची बोल रहा हूँ. जहाँ से भी आए हो, गो बैक. अगर 1-2 साल वाली जर्नी चाहिए. बट अगर वो 10 साल वाली कमिटमेंट है, 15 साल वाली कमिटमेंट है, then if you have the talent, and then if you have the look, and then if destiny is on your side, then something will happen. That's the truth. I made my first short film in 2005, and I had my first release in a long format in 2022. How many years is that? 17 years. 17 years from making the first short to making the first long format that released. That's the journey for everybody, and all my friends are in that boat. और जिन्होंने पहली अच्छी फिल्म भी बना ली उनकी, there are some great directors who made great first films whose second film came out after 7 years, 5 years, 4 years, and you're like यार इसको 5 साल लग रहे हैं, इसकी तो इतनी चल गई थी, whatever, चाहे critically acclaim चली थी, critics से चली थी, पैसे से चली थी, but sometimes even they take another 3 years or 5 years or 7 years for the second one, because that's how many people are vying for that spot. So you wanted a practical answer, there is no practical answer. You wanted me to give you a list of things to do, that's not the answer. Anybody can give you that list of things to do. I can also give you that list. But that list is not going to help you unless this changes. That list is not going to help. So you want auditions, do everything you can to become visible to the people and use every resource at your end to make it happen. That is the one-line answer. But actually the answer is to understand how things work. That is the real answer. And unless we'll understand that, we'll not be able to do it. Was I able to answer your question? Yep.
Hello, my name is Sakshi, and I wanted to ask, ki we are always told to make choices that stand out, that are different. So I often, whenever I'm auditioning, I'm confused that if my choice is the one that is standing out, or how to make a choice that I believe is the one which will stand out. So I'm often confused with this statement. So I wanted some clarity on this.
Yeah, it's a very important question. Also because you told that thing a lot. कुछ अलग, है ना? This कुछ अलग. So Sakshi, what do you think is the most अलग thing? What can you do to be most अलग? What can you? तुम एकदम अलग होने के लिए क्या कर सकती है? If I have ask you this question.
I know the most basic answer to this. I can be me.
The basic answer is always the right answer. यही है एक्चुअली, हम बेसिक्स भूल जाते हैं और हम एडवांस में पहुंच जाते हैं जब एडवांस में जाने की ज़रूरत थी नहीं. यही है सही जवाब. Why and why? Because there is only one Sakshi in this world. Out of the 7.5 billion people on this planet, there is nobody like you who has your experience, your background, your upbringing, your perspective, your way of looking at things. There is nobody like you in this planet. Nobody. So instead of trying to reach the character and trying to make it different in your physicality, in your voice, or in your something, instead of going out, go within. Go within and connect that character with something that deeply is rooted within you. And find the answer within to what the problem is. Or when I say problem, I mean character conflict or whatever it is. So whatever the character's conflict, you make it your conflict and make it deeply personal in some way. Because the moment you do that, you have made it very unique. Because the lens with which then you will look at it, nobody else is looking at it from that lens. So the way to stand out always is to be your most truthful version of it in the interpretation of that character. That is always the way to do it. Also because 90% of the actors are still very influenced by the actors that are already doing well. So if there is a certain kind of trend going on in the market right now, then 90% will subconsciously, they're not even aware. वो सबकॉन्शियसली वही वाली एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं. 95% ही बोलूँगा मैं. सो 90 to 95%. सो द मोमेंट वी आर नॉट डूइंग दैट, हम ऑलरेडी हम स्टैंड आउट कर चुके हैं. बट वी विल नॉट बी एबल टू डू दैट अनलेस वी रूट आवरसेल्व्स समवेयर एल्स. देखो, जब तक आप रूटेड नहीं हो कहीं पे, आप कुछ भी नहीं कर पाओगे. तो हम क्या करते हैं, अपने आप को रूट कर देते हैं इन द एग्जिस्टिंग ट्रेंड. And then we start subconsciously doing that acting. उसकी जगह आप अपने अंदर ढूंढ लो उसको और वहाँ पे rooted हो जाओ और वहाँ से कुछ लेके आओ. And you will stand out. Yeah? Thank you.
I have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
You know, many times the answer to this question is not that simple because we many times feel that we are not enough. मैं जो हूँ, मैं ही सही नहीं हूँ. So maybe if I am myself, I will not be liked. That's why many times I think we don't choose to be myself. Because I don't believe in myself only. What do I do in that case? Is it just that I believe in myself? Like, what do I do in that case?
The belief in self is extremely connected to doing well in anything in life. Because the moment there is no belief, there is pretense of belief. And in pretense of belief, there's projection. And in projection, we can't reach the truth. So you're right. You're absolutely right. That we subconsciously choose to not go there because we believe that what is here. Again, ये सब consciously नहीं हो रहा है. ये बहुत subconsciously हो रहा है कि जो है वो enough नहीं है, तो मैं कुछ character बाहर से ही बन जाता हूँ या बन जाती हूँ. That's why we make those choices. And that's why we say that unless we work on the self, you cannot reach anywhere in your art. You know, so it's kind of connected. So yeah, if there's a lack of belief, the solution is to work on the self simultaneously or before you start auditioning. Or if you're already auditioning, please don't stop. Simultaneously work on the self, work on that belief, and then you will see a difference in the journey once that starts coming. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Abhay.
Hi, Abhay.
Hi. So I was, my question is maybe, I don't know if it's exactly similar to the one that was asked earlier, but
You can change it if it's the same.
I put myself in a spot there then. What I wanted to ask you, sir, is because you've seen so many people, so many actors perform their craft really, really well. You've trained so many people to do that, and you've seen people stand out in the crowd. Have you ever seen a few things that are common to all of these people that they do differently from everybody else who's trying to make it in this game? What are maybe two or I know everybody is very different, as you rightly said, we are all unique, but there's something that the most successful people are doing very different from everybody else that people are not
Definitely.
able to get.
Definitely.
And in your vast experience, what are some of those things that people are doing differently?
See, what I may say may sound like a very cliche answer, but the one thing I've noticed, not just about actors, because I work with all kinds of artists, whether it's directors, writers, technicians, actors, I work with all artists. The one thing I've noticed that successful people are doing, they really work their asses off. It's unbelievable how hard and how dedicated people are to their work. It's unbelievable. I mean, you cannot reach there unless you like just, unfortunately, I don't like saying this, but make it your life in that sense. I don't always believe in that because I don't think you need to carry the stress of it in your work and all that. But in terms of just prioritizing work, it's unbelievable how successful people just are at it. I mean, they will take their holiday, but when you're at it, then 16 hours, 18 hours a day also. I mean, they sleep 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day. I've noticed this myself, and they really, really are at it. The more successful you become, the more things come your way. And the more things come your way, I only sometimes feel I wish there were two of me. It's unbelievable how many times I've had this thought, I wish there were two of me, because there's just so much to be done. Like, time becomes the biggest resource, of all the resources you have, time then ends up becoming the biggest resource, and how to manage time and how to maximize everything that you have to achieve in a day and do it in a way that you're doing it. So I feel people, successful people, really know how to maximize their time, and they really, really prioritize work. That's the one thing that's common. I've not seen a successful person who's lazy. Not one. Not one. And the ones who became lazy, they also, they got the brunt of it. The ones who became complacent after success, because that also happens. So then they will face the brunt of it another year or two or whenever. So yeah, I mean, that's the one real answer. Because this is the one thing that's actually common. Other things, I think, किसी में होती है, किसी में नहीं होती है.
And what is that hard work that they do? Because people's definition of hard work to do well as an actor, any part of the craft that this industry has, is very different. But what is the hard work that these
I'll give you an
people do?
example.
Please.
Okay. I will not take names.
Sure.
I'll give you an example of an actor who's a very big star now and known to be a great actor. Okay, so I met that actor in 2009 when he'd not done even one film. And whatever, we had some nice journey together. We worked together. So I knew him and I knew what he does every day.
Right.
And one of the people who was assisting me was his flatmate. So they used to live together. So I used to do casting. He was my assistant, and they were together, living in the same flat. So you know how I keep telling actors that work on one scene a week. I don't know. I'm like a, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Yes, like a broken record. Correct. I'm like a broken record who's like saying this thing that do one scene a week. As an actor, practice one scene a week. These two guys, they used to do one scene a day. And they did it for years. I'm not joking. They did it every day. That's dedication. He's a huge star now. Very big actor. He used to do it every single day. And he used to wake up at 6 a.m. no matter what and go for his run. So there were 2-3 things that guy used to do every single day. When he had seen no success, when he didn't know he'll ever find success, when he didn't know any of those things, he was at it. And that's it. I mean, that's the spirit you need to make it. And you can't miss one day. ठीक है, you take your offs, but whatever, I mean, make a goal and then fucking stick to the goal. You know, ये नहीं कि अच्छा अब कुछ नहीं हो रहा, अब मैं इमोशनल हो गया, now emotions are having the better of me. Fuck all that shit. Just get up and do your fucking work. You know, ये अभी मेरा मूड नहीं है, आज मैं डिप्रेस्ड हूँ, fuck your depression, go and do your work. Just do it. I think that's the answer. The answer is to, I think the answer is wake up every morning and show up. That's it. Just wake up and show up. Repeat it on a loop for years and decades, and you will make it. You know, somebody had told me, he's also a very successful director, singer, lyricist now. He had told me 20 years back कि you know अतुल, मैंने एक चीज़ देखी है कि टैलेंट को ना मिलता है एक दिन. अगर वो टैलेंट लगा रहे ना, तो ये मैंने देखा है कि मिलता, एक दिन मिलता है. अब वो एक दिन किसी का 15, मेरा जैसे 17 साल बाद आया, किसी का 15, किसी का 10, जो भी है, ठीक है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग आई एम टैलेंटेड, बट आई एम सेइंग एटलीस्ट आई मेड समथिंग. दैट्स माई पॉइंट. यू नो, सो एटलीस्ट अच्छा बुरा जो भी है, एक चीज़ बन के बाहर आ गई, राइट. सो द पॉइंट इज, इफ़ यू वेक अप एंड शो अप एवरी सिंगल डे, you will make it someday, 100%. 100%. But थोड़ा सा awareness भी होना चाहिए of self. You know, for example, one of the reasons I shifted from acting to directing was I knew I will not be able to become the actor that I want to be. But as a director, I think I may be able to become the kind of director I want to be, if that makes sense. So that awareness is also important. You need to know your, सिर्फ ड्रीम और पैशन से चीज़ें नहीं होती हैं, अवेयरनेस से भी होती हैं. थोड़ी अवेयरनेस होनी चाहिए कि भाई मेरे में है भी कि नहीं, थोड़ा तो अवेयरनेस होना चाहिए. सो अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ दैट ओके, इफ दिस इज द इंस्ट्रूमेंट, these kind of people will land up eventually these kind of roles, and am I okay with those kind of roles? And if you are, then keep pursuing, but also have the awareness of, okay, my personality type, this is what I'm going to get. I'm not going to get that, I'm going to get this. So if you have that awareness, and with that awareness, if you're okay with that deal that you're going to get, because it may not be the sweetest deal that you get, if you're okay with that deal, then one day it'll happen. Yep.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
सर
आपका नाम बताओ पहले.
सर मेरा नाम करण है.
करण, हाँ जी.
जी, मुझे पता नहीं ये सवाल सही है भी कि नहीं, बट ये एक प्रॉब्लम है जो शायद मैं फेस करता हूँ एज एन एक्टर. एज एन एक्टर मैंने कैरेक्टर के ऊपर काम करा, कैरेक्टर के बैकग्राउंड पे काम करा, उसके ऊपर बहुत रिसर्च करा, डायरेक्टर्स के साथ डिस्कशन करा. बहुत दिन होते हैं जब मैं उस सुर पे पहुंच जाता हूँ, फील होता है कैरेक्टर की आज बहुत अच्छा वो कैरेक्टर फील हो रहा है, इस वे में हो सकता है कैरेक्टर. बट कुछ दिन होते हैं कि वो सुर नहीं पकड़ पाता हूँ, शायद ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं आज वो नहीं हो पा रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों वो सुर नहीं मिल रहा है. तो उस दिन एक एक्टर क्या कर सकता है कि वो शायद फेक ना लगे, शायद ट्रू हो कैरेक्टर से. सो या ये सवाल है मेरा.
तो जिस दिन आप कैरेक्टर से कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, उस दिन क्या करना चाहिए?
जी.
और ये सवाल आप पूछ रहे हो कि आपका एक ऑनगोइंग शूट चल रहा है, लाइक दैट,
या
एंड आप कर रहे हो कोई शूट अभी?
नहीं, अभी नहीं कर रहा हूँ, बट पहले जितने करे हैं मैंने शॉर्ट फिल्म्स या तो जितना भी काम करा है उसमें मुझे कई बार ऐसा फील हुआ है कि ये कुछ दिन हो रहे हैं जब फील कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, और कुछ दिन हो रहे हैं कि बहुत इजीली कनेक्ट हो जा रहा है कैरेक्टर से और बहुत इजीली फ्लो में जा रहा है.
तो आपने उसमें कोई पैटर्न नोटिस किया अपना कि कुछ ऐसी इमोशंस हैं या कुछ ऐसे चीज़ें हैं जिस पे आप ज़्यादा कनेक्ट कर पाते हो और कुछ ऐसे जिस पे आप नहीं कर पाते? कोई पैटर्न नोटिस किया आपने कि
मतलब
सर्टन इमोशंस, ओके ऑन दिस पर्टिकुलर डे ये वाला इमोशन था कैरेक्टर का और मैं नहीं इतना अच्छा कनेक्ट कर पाया, पर जिस दिन ये बाकी इमोशन थे मैं थोड़ा बेटर कनेक्ट कर पा रहा था. आपने अपना कोई पैटर्न नोटिस किया है?
मुझे ऐसा लगा कि जो इमोशनल सीन्स होते हैं उसमें बहुत अच्छा कनेक्ट कर पाया मैं और बहुत या तो जब फन वाले सीन्स होते हैं तब थोड़ा डिफ़िकल्ट हुआ है, या तो फिर इमोशन में भी कभी कभार कि उस इंटेंसिटी तक नहीं पहुंच पाया कई बार.
दिस आई कुड हैव आल्सो टोल्ड यू बाय वाचिंग यू राइट नाउ कि आपको इसमें इजी रहा होगा और उसमें मुश्किल रहा होगा. क्यों?
पता नहीं,
क्योंकि आपकी पर्सनालिटी में है वो. सो दिस इज़ व्हाट आई मीन बाय वर्क ऑन सेल्फ. हम कई बार ना कुछ एस्पेक्ट्स होते हैं हमारी लाइफ के जो थोड़े बंद होते हैं और कुछ एस्पेक्ट्स होते हैं जो थोड़े ज़्यादा इन सिंक होते हैं. सो इट्स नॉट अबाउट कि मैं उस दिन मैं कैरेक्टर से कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ तो मैं क्या करूँ? ठीक है, आप क्राफ्ट वाइज कोई ना कोई सोल्यूशन ढूंढ लोगे, बट द लॉन्ग टर्म सोल्यूशन इज दैट वाई कांट यू अलाउ योर सेल्फ टू बी हैप्पी? Why don't you allow yourself to be happy and feel happy or good about yourself? That is the real question. And we have to go to the root of that and find an answer to that. And allow karo कि नहीं, you know, I can also be happy and I can also express. अभी क्या आपको expression में problem है? अभी आपको extroversion में शायद problem है. Fun seems very alien to you. It's because of certain mind blocks that you have about yourself. कुछ हमारा अपने से कनेक्टेड ही हमारे मन में कुछ ना कुछ नोशंस होते हैं ना कि मैं तो ये हूँ, और इमोशंस को लेके या समथिंग सैड यू आइडेंटिफाई स्ट्रॉन्गर बिकॉज दैट कम्स ईजियर टू यू, सो मे बी यू टेंड टू गो टूवर्ड्स सैडनेस मोर. सो दीज आर द थिंग्स दैट आर इन इम्बैलेंस. तो इसी चीज़ को बैलेंस में जब लेके आएंगे हम अपने सेल्फ में, अपनी लाइफ में, तब आपकी एक्टिंग में ये सब चीज़ें अपने आप ठीक हो जाएंगी. मेक सेंस? Cool.
थैंक यू.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay. My name is Avni. So I have no career in acting or anything, but I wanted to ask, like, how do you know that what is the right path for you? Because, like you said, when you were around 19, you started figuring out who you are. So how do you figure out who you are, and how do you start going on that path?
How old are you?
I'm 21.
You're 21. And what are you doing right now? Avni, right?
Yes.
What are you doing, Avni? अभी क्या कर रहे हो?
I am in engineering college.
Are you feeling nervous right now? Why?
Because I'm not sure if I should ask this.
You're not sure about what?
If I should ask this.
Why can't you ask?
I wasn't expecting I would ask a question, that's why.
आपको लगा आपका नंबर नहीं लगेगा, पर लग गया नंबर. बड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो गई यार ये तो. So Avni, you just 21 right now, है ना? तो 21 पे किसको पता होता है कि उसको क्या करना है? और अगर पता है तो प्रॉब्लम है. तो there is only one way to find out, no? That you have to try everything that you want to. And you need to explore everything that the life has to offer to you right now. And we may not always know the answer to what I want or what is my purpose or मुझे कहाँ जाना है. We may not always have an answer to that. But we always have an answer to what do I connect with today? What do I feel like being today? And that is enough. That is also enough. We don't always have to have the macro answers sorted. Sometimes the micro answers are also enough to, you know, take us on that journey. कि आज मुझे ये सही लग रहा है, तो आज आपको जो सही लग रहा है ना आप वो करो. What your heart and your gut is telling you to do today, you follow that for today. And maybe following that you may find a longer path there, or that journey will, you know, get over in a year or 6 months or 2 years or whatever. How many, you, like for example, you're doing engineering right now, right? But how many engineers do you know who actually have jobs as engineers?
Few.
Yeah, it's probably, I don't even know the number, but I know so many people who were engineers as students and are not now, you know, doing anything to do with engineering. But ये वो डिग्री सिर्फ 4 साल की इम्पोर्टेंट थोड़ी होती है. आपको लग रहा है कि कई लोग बोलते हैं ना, अरे यार मैंने तो डिग्री वेस्ट कर दी, मैंने सीट वेस्ट कर दी, मैंने ये कर दिया वो कर दिया. नहीं, 4 साल एवरी डे यू हैव लिव्ड दैट लाइफ, यू हैव लर्नड समथिंग. दैट्स नॉट अ वेस्ट. एवरीथिंग वी डू, इट डजंट हैव टू अमाउंट टू समथिंग वेरी पैल्पेबल कि हाँ इसका ये रिजल्ट है, इसका ये आपको डिग्री के साथ रिजल्ट दिया जा रहा है कि ये इसका आंसर है. जो एक्चुअल लर्निंग होती है ना वो डिग्री के बियॉन्ड होती है. So you follow what your gut is telling you today, and don't worry about knowing the answer, the final answer. Don't worry about that. I don't think I have that final answer. Even I don't have it. I don't think any of us can have that final answer. Who knows, 5 years from now I'll be doing something completely different, and that will be the purpose of my life then. तो आज जो सही लग रहा है आप करो. Does that help?
Yeah.
Yeah? Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're saying, you know, you do what your heart's saying today. And but I may feel like in this world of social media and today I see the Rock's reel, मुझे लग रहा है मैं gym जाऊँ. Tomorrow I see Tom Cruise jumping off a plane. I may want to do something else. We are very influenced. We want to do, you know, different things. I'm an example of that myself. You know, we feel like doing that calling that you're talking about. Is it something that comes to you? You came to Bombay to be an actor. You then started doing acting workshops. Then you started doing casting. Then you became a director. Is this what you mean by you will find it and you are still finding it?
Yeah. I believe that the universe doesn't always give what we want, but it always gives us what we need. I'm a huge believer in that because there are many things that I have wanted and have not got. But somewhere I have got what I needed. Most of them were shitty things, but I needed those shitty things to be able to be the person that I am in the process of becoming. So I feel life is a continuous journey, but we want to label it in brackets. We want to label it in outputs. We want to label it in results. And because we are always trying to label it in results, we never find any satisfaction. But the moment we start experiencing life in the process and not in the result, everything changes. There's just too much pressure on everyone. Some of it self-created, some of it social media created, some of it whatever. What are my peers doing? Also confusion of who I am at this age. A mixture of all of these things that unless we see results, we don't think that we are worthy. But we cannot bind ourselves, our self-worth to results. We can't do that. We should bind our self-worth to process. Because process is in our hands, the result is not in our hand, the output is never in our hand, but the process always is. And as long as we are at it and we are in the process, then something will happen. That something may not be what you want. That something will be what you need.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
My name is Sairaj.
Sorry, can you say that?
Sairaj.
Sairaj.
Yeah. So most of the times we, for an audition, we get a monologue and a very short description and a limited space of time, say an hour or 2 hours. Now in that time, we create a scenario in our mind, ki how to audition, go for an audition for that scene. But most of the times we are not known to the scenario, what the director has or what the casting director has in his mind. So, for example, I prepare a monologue in a scenario that is in my head, but it may not sync with the scenario that is in the director's or casting director's head. So, as you said, sometimes you should be sometimes I should be me while doing the audition. But then, how can I be sure that I am recording or doing an audition which is syncing with the director's mind or space?
You can't be sure, ever. You'll never be sure. How can you go into a person's head and know what they want? Can you do that?
No, exactly. That is my question. So how?
I'm giving you the answer. You can't. Ab follow-up question pe aao.
So eventually the follow-up question is, so how can I get that part? Like if I don't know the scenario, that is the obvious question.
एक बाबा जी हैं Yeah, I mean, how we can never, I mean, sometimes you get to know what they're looking for if you know someone. And honestly, even knowing that doesn't help. Because जो वो Chinese whisper बन के अब तक पहुंचा है वो कुछ और ही है. You know, the solution is what we've been talking, which is that you have to do your most honest, truthful version, interpretation, and use a little bit of your own common sense also. That when you read something on paper, how do you stick to what is the what this text is already telling you, and what all nuances that you can add to it that can create a subtext. और वो ऐसा subtext हो जो आपको text से दूर लेके नहीं जा रहा है पर उसी text के depth में लेके जा रहा है. So don't go away from the zone of the character, but go deeper into the zone of the character. तो हमको दूर नहीं जाना है, हमको उसके और अंदर जाना है. तो आप उसके और डेप्थ में कैसे जा सकते हो जो पेपर पे है. आप उसमें अपना क्या एंगल, लेंस, एक्सपीरियंस ऐड कर सकते हो जो यूनिक है, जो हु यू आर. बिकॉज if tomorrow, even if you get to know, I'll try and give you an example. Let's say you're personality A, or from a certain cultural background or whatever, and you got to know ये जो monologue है ना, इनको वैसा वाला चाहिए, personality B वाला चाहिए, और ये एक उस वाले cultural background का चाहिए. तो हम क्या करेंगे, और आपको भी पता है कि 2 घंटे या 2 दिन है, right? So we will start performing that other cultural background, and we will start performing being that other personality, right? Which will be a performance. Now what will happen? You're definitely not getting the part because it's fake and it's projected, right? But what is worse? You are being labeled as a bad actor right there and then. That is worse. Missing the part is never the problem. Getting labeled as isko phir nahi bulana hai is the problem. But when you do your most honest, truthful version, they look at it and they say, he doesn't fit the part, but he's not bad. Let's call him for something else. This is a very important thing to know as an actor. That you can be considered for something that you don't fit at all. Because then the moment, so I mean, see, I've been a casting director myself, right? I didn't do that much work, but I've done a few films. So when we used to always get actors who didn't fit the part at all. But when we used to like the actor, I always used to tell assistants, okay, think what else can we give him? There's a list of 60 actors, 60 characters or 90 characters in the film. I would always say, iske liye socho aur kya kar sakte hain? So they always that comment used to be there. So then it was the assistants, associates' job to think of कि अच्छा इसको ये वाला के लिए बुला लेते हैं, उस वाले के लिए बुला लेते हैं. A good actor doesn't go unnoticed. Trust me. Does not go unnoticed. Why? बहुत कम है. That's why. Actually कम है. मैं तो आपको experience से बता रहा हूँ अपने. You know, it's like this. If 100 people have tested, then I mean, I usually see all tests, good, bad, ugly, whatever. I'm actually even present for all tests as a casting director. I used to be that person. मेरा सिस्टम थोड़ा अलग था. एक टाइम पे एक फिल्म वाला सिस्टम था मेरा. तो मैं पर्सनली ही करता था सब कुछ. So because you're seeing each, you know what is the quality in the market. It's not like I'm only seeing the 5 that my associate is showing me. I actually saw the 80 actors or the 200 actors I tested for that part. तो नहीं है इतने अच्छे एक्टर 5% होंगे मुश्किल से शायद मैं ज़्यादा ही बोल दिया 5 भी. So if you actually know how to act, if you do know, you have a very big advantage. You have a big advantage if you know how to act. And things have really changed. I truly believe that अभी acting को actually importance दी जाती है. You know, with the birth of certain OTT projects and with certain stars themselves being good actors, I think these two have been the biggest contribution to acting being given importance. Because I don't think 10 साल पहले था ये काफ़ी recent phenomena है. And I don't think now you can be a successful actor without being a decent actor. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi, sir.
Hi.
Sir, my name is Himanshu.
Hi.
Sir, you mentioned about detachment while you were having conversation. So I know there's no single answer to it, but I would want to know how you create that, inner consciousness of being detached of, the things that sort of happening around you. Because I know there you can do umpteen number of things, but I would like to know your perception, like how you do that. That feeling of, being detached.
Yeah, I can share what worked for me in regard to your question. Um, I think what helped me and worked for me was, like I said, I had a spiritual thing at 19, right? So when that happened, एक journey शुरू हो गई थी, and that journey was about going inwards and going to the depth of that. And in that journey, what ends up happening is you do find answers, you do find certain connections, and some of those connections are very strong and deep. And you also become very rooted within. And when you're very rooted within, the need to root yourself outside becomes lesser. When we are not rooted within, we are always trying to look for something to hold on to outside of us. Some people, in most scenarios, it is two options, either one of them or both of them. One is career, one is relationship. These are the two spaces we are always trying to root ourselves in. या तो काम में अपने आप को पूरी तरह आइडेंटिटी ढूंढ लो, या रिलेशनशिप में पूरी तरह बॉयफ्रेंड गर्लफ्रेंड हस्बैंड वाइफ में पूरी तरह अपना अटैचमेंट आइडेंटिटी ढूंढ लो. But when you are already rooted deeply within and connected with yourself within, then that need to connect outside doesn't go away, but it becomes lesser. And you can only understand this through experience and having lived it and having experienced it yourself. So that's what worked for me. Just being connected with myself, not my egoistic self, my consciousness self, if that makes sense. Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm Jamit.
Sorry.
Jamit.
Jamit.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, I wanted to ask this. It might sound really stupid. Sir.
Okay, guys, there are no stupid questions, but there are many stupid answers. So I hope I don't give those, but no question is stupid. Okay?
Thank you. Sir, so since growing up, I've been conditioned myself only as to like, I'm a guy, I should not cry while showing because it show weakness. So what is ended up happening is whenever I get an emotional scene right now, I understand the text, I understand what needs to be done, but I find myself really hard to show emotions, especially during a crying scene. I am able to do everything else. But so that I wanted to ask, how does one break that strong personality trait of themselves? And other thing I wanted to ask you is that you mentioned about successful actors working on themselves on a daily basis. On days when I don't have work, I find myself really clueless as to what, as an actor, I should work on. Because I only work when I get a script, when I get an audition. On other days, I end up feeling very clueless and guilty. So if you can guide on that.
2 in 1, huh? 2 in 1.
Sir, एक ही chance मिलता है.
You know how, Jamit, some time back I mentioned ना अभी कि मैं भी एक चीज़ पे अभी काम कर रहा हूँ life में, which is trying to be more expressive. So same thing, same issue, difficulty feeling emotions. मतलब मेरा तो इस extent तक था I didn't even know what I'm feeling. You know, sometimes in the journey of being centered and being the witness to everything, you become so much of a witness that you don't even know what you're feeling, which is a problem. So I'm trying to rectify that problem now. So it's a man problem more that we don't express. Men don't express. They repress their emotions. So अगर आपको acting मतलब I'm just giving you the simplest answer, which is it's a good thing that you're aware of this. Now, so I told you, there are always 2 steps to correcting everything. One is first being aware of it. Second is working on it. So the awareness part you have. Now you have to do the working part. Now the working part would mean that in every moment be aware when are you stopping yourself from expressing. And every single time make the choice of expressing a little bit more. I'm not talking about acting right now. I'm talking about your life. So in life, every time there's an opportunity to express something, make sure you do it. And it's something that you'll have to do every single day and be aware of in every single moment. And you'll have to really push yourself and push yourself and push yourself. So a lot of pushing is needed. A lot of breaking of these older shackles is required. And we have to do it. So in my experience, self-work works when we make that thing the number one priority for that phase of our life. So if you want to make expressing your number one priority, let's say for the next 6 months. In 6 months, you see the difference as an actor in you when you get a crying scene. You'll be shocked. So today make this commitment to yourself. From today, for the next 6 months, I am going to express, no matter what. Good, bad, ugly, jaisa bhi hai, main express karunga. I will make the choice of expression and not the choice of repression. And when you inculcate that and when you push yourself and when you make it happen every single day, maybe the first time you'll do it 20%. But in the second month, you'll be doing 60%. And in 6 months, you will reach your 100%. ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता कि आप ना पहुँचो. Yeah? And क्या था दूसरा? What to do, what to work on as an actor?
On a daily basis when you don't have work.
Actually, मैंने बहुत बार जवाब दिया इस सवाल का. So I'll just summarize it. I always say one scene a week. An actor must do minimum one scene a week. And the reason why I say one scene a week is because you enjoy the process of prep for a week and then perform one day. And the reason we say one scene a week is because in 1 year you would have then performed 52 scenes and played 52 characters. Imagine 52 character एक साल में बहुत होते हैं. If playing 52 characters will not make you an actor, I don't know what will make you an actor. So it takes 1 hour of your life every single day to do one scene a week. So I don't understand why actors don't do it. We call ourselves actors, but we are the only artists who don't do riyaz. The only artists who don't do riyaz are actors. Dancers do riyaz, painters do riyaz, singers do riyaz. Every other artist does riyaz. सिर्फ actor ही नहीं करता है. And gym doesn't count, I'm sorry. Right? Because that we do every day. So why not act also? That is one. Then I would say reading fiction, good fiction is a must for actors. Because what books can give you and what good fiction can give you, nothing else can give you. It makes you enter the mind of a character. And then you realize how many different types of thinking exists in this world. हमसे भी अलग जो हम कुएं के मेंढक बने होते हैं ना लाइफ में वो एकदम खुल जाता है किताबें पढ़ के. So that is also a must. What else? मैं तो अपने भूल गया क्या क्या बोलता हूँ. What else do I say? Experience life, live life, for sure. Like don't be cooped up in your corner. Go live and experience. And the more we observe, the more we listen, the more we experience, those experiences then give you, like I said, that 4-year engineering is not going waste. As an actor, it's really going to help, because that's a very different environment. And you have taken in that environment for 4 years. So if I'm tomorrow making a story about an engineering student, the engineer actor will be the first person I will want to know and get in touch with. Right? It just makes sense.
लाइन में लग जा भाई. बहुत सारे बैठे हुए हैं यहाँ पे. Thank you.
Thank you, thanks.
Thank you.
I also got inspired by the last person. I have 2 questions if I'm allowed to ask. So I've spoken to a lot of my friends who have attended your workshop. They've all loved it, but the people I've talked to, they've probably done a web series or a film, and I've yet not done it. I've done short films and I do plays. So they've all suggested that you should wait until you've done something, you've evolved as an actor, and then you should join Atul sir's workshop because then it will help you more. So what I wanted to ask is, when is the right time to do your workshop for an actor? The other thing is, in all the reels I've seen from Artist Collective or of you, you've emphasized a lot on breathing. Breathing is very important as an actor as well. How does an actor use their breathing to portray certain characters?
Okay, so the first one, when is the right time? Now. As in, when you feel you need it. And I don't agree that we've had many people who've not done anything, and they started with us. And I think there's a merit to that also. Now, मैं अपनी तारीफ नहीं करने वाला यहाँ पे कि हम बड़े अच्छा काम करते हैं. But my point is that your foundation is very important. So instead of going to a place which may not work for you, choose a place that you think will work for you. So whatever you think is the best place for you, whether it is this place, that place, C, D, E, F, जो भी जगह, you should always choose your best place first, because your foundation is very important. And if the question is कि the workshop is designed in a way कि तभी समझ में आएगी अगर आपने काम किया है, that I don't agree with, because we've had many people who are 19, 20, not done anything. I mean, 18 is our minimum age. We don't take under 18. But I've felt that they benefited from it. So that is the answer. And दूसरा सवाल क्या था? Breathing.
Breathing.
I don't think it's got so much to do with कि character के लिए कैसे breathe करना है. I don't think you consciously. There are certain schools that teach that. We don't do it, so I'm not the right person to answer that. But when we talk about breathing in our workshops in the context of what we do, it's about it's a process of staying connected with yourself. It's a process of being in awareness of the self. And the more you stay with your breath, you just become more aware and you have certain realizations about yourself, which really help you in your life. So we talk about staying with the breath more in a personal self capacity and not so much in a character capacity. Yeah, but there are schools that teach you to breathe a certain way, to feel that you keep breathing a certain way and then you start feeling the emotion. And for some people it has worked also. I am not aware of that process, so I would not comment on it. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
My name is Nirali. I'm theatre artist. मैं theatre करती हूँ. So कभी कभी मेरे साथ क्या होता है कि कोई भी किरदार है तो मतलब मैं वो किरदार को पूरा समझती हूँ, वो किरदार फील करती हूँ, बट कहीं ना कहीं वो बॉडी लैंग्वेज में नहीं दिखता है. अगर आप कैमरा में काम कर रहे हो तो देर आर मिड शॉट OTS, बट थिएटर पे स्टेज पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. आपकी पूरी बॉडी दिखती है. तो जो भी किरदार आप करते हो पूरी बॉडी में दिखना चाहिए आई थिंक, तभी कहीं ना कहीं ऑडियंस कनेक्ट हो पाती है ज़्यादा. बट बॉडी लैंग्वेज में वो चीज़ नहीं दिखती, वो किरदार नहीं दिखता है.
देखो, अगर आपके बॉडी में कैरेक्टर नहीं आ रहा है तो इसका मतलब बॉडी अभी पूरी तरह से फ्री नहीं है शायद, है ना. तो और थिएटर तो एक्चुअली बहुत अच्छा मीडियम है फिर आपके लिए, बिकॉज थिएटर में तो आपको जब तक पूरी बॉडी आप नहीं यूज़ कर रहे हैं आपका काम बनेगा नहीं. सिनेमा में इट्स ओके, व्हेन समटाइम्स कुछ ऐसे पार्ट्स होते हैं जो आप बिना बॉडी ज़्यादा इंक्लूड करे आप कर सकते हैं, पर थिएटर में और भी मुश्किल होता है, कठिन होता है. तो अच्छा है, जितना आप थिएटर करोगे आपकी बॉडी उतनी खुलेगी, एक तो वो चीज़ है. दूसरा, आप और भी आर्ट फॉर्म्स हैं जो आपको हेल्प कर सकते हैं बॉडी खोलने के लिए, स्पेशली डांस फॉर्म्स, यू नो.
सर एक्चुअली वही मैं डांस काफ़ी साल से कर रही हूँ डेली बेसिस पर, तो ये चीज़ मैं डांस में फेस नहीं करती हूँ. बस मैं जब प्लेस करती हूँ तब ये प्रॉब्लम मुझे फेस करनी पड़ रही है.
तो कहाँ पे माइंड ब्लॉक आता है आपका जब आप कैरेक्टर प्ले कर रहे हो? अगर आप डांस में फ्री हो पा रहे हो,
हाँ,
तो एक्टिंग अलग क्यों है?
आई डोंट नो सर.
नहीं, आपको पूछना पड़ेगा ये सवाल अपने आप से कि क्यों है अलग एक्टिंग डांस से.
मैं भी डांस में काफ़ी साल से कर रही हूँ, मैं कॉन्फिडेंट हूँ उसमें, एक रीज़न में भी हो सकता है.
एक नहीं, ये सबसे बड़ा रीज़न है. जहाँ बिलीफ होती है वहाँ हम खुले होते हैं, जहाँ बिलीफ नहीं होती हम बंद होते हैं, हम अनश्योर होते हैं, हम अपने आप को बांध के रखते हैं, हम फूक के कदम रखते हैं.
बट जब मैं करती हूँ तब बिलीव के साथ ही करती हूँ, क्योंकि मैं ये नहीं सोचती कि मैं अच्छा कर रही हूँ या बुरा कर रही हूँ, बट मैं सोच रही हूँ मैं मेरे किरदार के प्रति ऑनेस्ट हूँ और ट्रू कर रही हूँ, तो वो बिलीफ कहीं ना कहीं अंदर होता है. बट बॉडी लैंग्वेज से मतलब वो किरदार नहीं दिखता है, या ऐसे लगता है समथिंग इज मिसिंग, बट व्हाट?
आई कांट टेल यू दैट बिकॉज आई विल हैव टू सी द परफॉर्मेंस, देन आई कैन कमेंट ऑन दैट. तो ये स्पेसिफिक वाले सवालों का जवाब बड़ा मुश्किल है यहाँ पे, ऑनेस्टली. Because see, you guys are asking me very personal, specific questions. If you ask me that, we answer these questions in the workshop because we spend a lot of time to know you. Every person who comes, we spend a lot of time to know you, and then we can answer these questions. But in a Q&A setup, I don't know how to answer this question. Right? Does it make sense? I can't talk about you unless I know who you are. तो मैं आपको कुछ गलत जवाब दूँ, उससे अच्छा मैं ना ही जवाब दूँ. Correct?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
सर मेरा नाम फराज सिद्दीकी है. सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है कि एज एन एक्टर हम जो डेली लाइफ में जब हम थिएटर कर रहे होते हैं, नॉवेल्स पढ़ते हैं, पोइट्री पढ़ते हैं, प्लेस पढ़ते हैं, तो एज एन एक्टर ये हमारे अभिनय में किस तरह से काम आता है?
सो फराज, जो कला, जो आर्ट है ना, ये बहुत बहुत सालों से चल रही है. आजकल की बात तो है नहीं, मतलब हज़ारों सालों से. अगर आप किताबों की बात करें तो हज़ारों सालों से किताबें लिखी जा रही हैं. नृत्य भी हज़ारों सालों से हो रहा है, नाटक भी हज़ारों सालों से हो रहा है. तो क्या होता है, कुछ लोग ना अपनी कला में सच को ढूंढ लेते हैं. सबके साथ नहीं होता, बहुत कम लोगों के साथ होता है, पर कुछ लोग अपनी कला में किसी न किसी सच तक पहुंच जाते हैं अपनी कला के माध्यम से. तो जब वो उस सच पे पहुंचते हैं तो वो कुछ ऐसा क्रिएट करते हैं जो बहुत ही सुंदर होता है और बहुत ही ट्रुथफुल होता है और बहुत उसमें बहुत सच्चाई होती है. तो जब हम एज एन आर्टिस्ट ग्रो करना चाह रहे हैं, जब हम उस आर्ट को कंज्यूम करते हैं जो मास्टरपीसेस हैं, चाहे वो है कि किसी ने जो अगर आप अभी भी गूगल पे जाके टाइप करेंगे कि व्हाट आर द बेस्ट पेंटिंग्स ऑफ ऑल टाइम हिस्टोरिकली, कि मतलब पिछले 1000 सालों में, 2000 सालों में जो बेस्ट पेंटिंग्स कौन सी हैं, जो भी 700-800 सालों में, तो आपको मिलेंगी लिस्ट्स, और आपको वो पेंटिंग्स भी मिल जाएंगी गूगल पे. तो उनको डाउनलोड करना और उनको बस देखना, और बस देखो, कुछ उसको एनालाइज नहीं करना है, उसमें कुछ ज़्यादा दिमाग नहीं लगाना है, बस उसको एक्सपीरियंस करना है. तो जब हम अलग अलग आर्ट फॉर्म्स को एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं इन अ वेरी स्ट्रेंज वे ना, वो कुछ ना कुछ सच हमारे अंदर आ जाता है, आता है वो. पर वो दिक्कत क्या होती है, हमें चाहिए होता है कि इससे मुझे क्या मिल रहा है. तो आपको नहीं पता चलेगा आपको क्या मिल रहा है, आपको कभी भी नहीं पता चलेगा, लेकिन कुछ मिलता है. जब भी हम एक ग्रेट मास्टरपीस को कंज्यूम करते हैं, चाहे वो पढ़ के, देख के, सुन के, म्यूज़िक, you know, the greatest music that has been created, music is the oldest art form and in my opinion the highest art form, music. So जो म्यूज़िक हमारे लिए अचीव करता है वो कोई आर्ट फॉर्म शायद अचीव नहीं कर पाता, इन टर्म्स ऑफ मूड, इन टर्म्स ऑफ फीलिंग, यू नो, बहुत ही विसरल आर्ट फॉर्म है वो. तो वो जब आप इन चीज़ों को सुनते हैं, देखते हैं, कुछ जा रहा है अंदर, पक्का जा रहा है. वो क्या जा रहा है मुझे नहीं मालूम, और हम उसका जवाब दे भी नहीं सकते कि वो क्या है. मतलब जवाब है, कुछ सच जा रहा है, तो आपको अपना सच मिलेगा उसमें. तो एक होता है सच जो हमें अपने अंदर ढूंढना है, और एक है कि भाई इतने सारे लोगों ने इतना अच्छा काम किया है ऑलरेडी, वहाँ से भी हम कुछ लेना, वहाँ से भी हमको कुछ सीखना चाहिए. तो आप और आर्ट फॉर्म से भी सीखो और अपनी सच्चाई और अपने रास्ते से भी कुछ सीखो.
ओके,
ठीक है,
थैंक यू.
थैंक यू.
सो माई क्वेश्चन इज़ अबाउट द फैक्टर्स. जब आप सिद्धांत के सवाल का जवाब दे रहे थे कि डेस्टिनी, परसिवियरेंस, अवेयरनेस ऑफ सेल्फ एंड लुक, these were the factors which kind of decide how your career is going to be. So ये जो look है वहाँ पर I get a little hazy because in my own self image I feel अच्छा मैं ये भी कर सकती हूँ, वो भी कर सकती हूँ, whereas you tend to get a certain kind of auditions repeatedly. So in the early stages of my career, I know that it might be difficult for me to showcase, but is there a way to kind of showcase my versatility better, or do I have to just accept it and wait for the time where I have more leverage and more control in what I can ask for?
You gave your answer.
Okay. I shall wait.
Yeah. In the beginning, whatever is coming to you, you should do. And in fact, मैं actually जो आपने सवाल पूछा ना, उससे मैं कनेक्टेड चीज़ के बारे में बात करता हूँ कि बहुत सारे एक्टर्स को ना स्टीरियोटाइप होने से बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है कि यार मैंने एक काम कर दिया, मुझे वही मिले जा रहा है. एंड आई एक्चुअली टेल एक्टर्स के स्टीरियोटाइप को एम्ब्रेस करो. उसका रीज़न ये है कि लेट्स से यू गॉट अ नर्स का कैरेक्टर, ओके, आपको अगली 3 फिल्म में भी नर्स मिल रहा है, एंड यू लाइक मैं नहीं कर रही नर्स, मैंने तो नर्स कर लिया. यही होता है ना कि भाई मैं तो वही दे दिया फिर से, मैं नहीं कर रही. But what if one of those parts is what makes you noticeable? So stereotype is good because you're getting work. And it's all about doing that one job which then makes you recognized a little bit. So I don't think actors should be averse to being stereotyped at all. At all. आपको जो मिल रहा है आप करो. बस ये देख लो कि पिछली वाली नर्स से ज़्यादा बड़ा पार्ट है कि नहीं. ये देख लेना. स्लाइटली बेटर बैनर है कि नहीं, स्लाइटली बेटर स्क्रिप्ट है कि नहीं, वो देख लो. लेकिन डोंट बी. I actually know of an actor who's just done I will not take names because I was shocked to hear this. I know an actor who's just done a very successful, not like a money successful film, but a film that came in theaters, is now on Netflix, and people loved the film, one of the liked films, and he's done a very nice part in it, lead part in it. But he's not the kind of actor who'll get lead roles. He's not that personality wala, मतलब वो hero वाला नहीं है. But as a character, the part was like a lead, or leadish, and he did a very good job. So a very good friend of mine, who's a very talented director, who's making a film with Dharma, he wanted to cast him as a lead in his film. And this boy said no, because it was the same gaon wala role or whatever wala role. कि मुझे stereotype नहीं होना. I was like, oh my God, you're saying no to this director, and he's fabulous, this director. Like, why would people do that? Like, I was shocked to hear this. Because मैं दोस्त उसके साथ बैठा हुआ था, and he's like, हाँ तू मेरी वर्कशॉप करना पिक्चर की, मैंने obviously करेंगे ये वो, और बातें कर रहे हैं. He's telling me about the story. Then we talked about casting, अच्छा किसको ले रहा है. I was like, हाँ ये भी अच्छा है, इसके बारे में सोच ले. Whatever, we are having a discussion, and then he told me that this boy has said no. I was like, why? And he told me the reason, and I was shocked that sometimes one project can make us so deluded that we think we can say no to like such a good script and such a good director because मेरे को stereotype नहीं होना. Like it's such a, I was like very disappointed कि you know बहुत मुश्किल से मिलती हैं यार ऐसी opportunities life में. So नहीं करना चाहिए, आपको काम करना चाहिए. लोग ना हम ना perfect चीज़ की wait करते रहते हैं. Fuck all that, just work. I think one should just work. अगर आप काम कर रहे हो ना वो होगा notice एक दिन. ये नहीं कि नहीं अच्छा नहीं मैं तो लीड से शुरू करना है, नहीं मैं तो इससे करना है. काम करो यार, बस काम करो. जस्ट डू वॉट एवर यू गेट. ठीक है, एक डिसेंट जो आपको लगता है उतना रख लो, बट वन शुड वर्क एंड नॉट हैव टू मेनी प्रेफरेंसेस. आई बिलीव इन दैट. या
थैंक यू सर.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
I would like to build on, I think, Sairaj's query. You're given a script, a detailed information about it. You told about your character, again, in detail. You prepare for it for a couple of days, go for the audition. But after your first take, the casting person changes the entire mood of the character and tells you this is not what we're looking for, and or this might not work. And then you have to, in that moment, instantly, have to completely rethink the entire character. So how do you tackle that? And is it okay to, you know, again take some time and come back at a later hour and when you're well prepared, instead of being labeled as a bad actor? Is that like the right approach? Or
yeah, I got your question. I think I'll answer the second part first. You should always ask for more time, but you may not always get that time. तो आपको जितना टाइम मिल रहा है आप उसमें बेस्ट करो. सो आई डोंट थिंक एनीबडी विल से टू यू टू डू इट इन लाइक 2 minutes. You can ask for half an hour, 1 hour, because if they're testing that day, you can always say, can I come later in the day and test? If you can get another day also, fine, but it depends on them. How much are they willing to give you? I think most people are flexible. इतना कोई rigid नहीं होता. Unless it's like कि आज ही भेजना है, तो नहीं अभी आधे घंटे में करो. Then it's a different scenario. But to answer the first part, I think the more rigid we are in our preparation, the tougher it is to then change it. So I believe कि preparation कभी ऐसी नहीं करनी चाहिए कि बहुत fixed हो जाए. And especially this happens when instead of focusing on the psychology of the character and the emotion of the character, when we start focusing more on the lines of the character. कि ये लाइन ऐसे बोलेंगे, वो लाइन ऐसे बोलेंगे, इस लाइन में गुस्सा होना है, इस लाइन में दुखी होना है, और फिर हम घर पे ना उसकी हमने 50 बार प्रैक्टिस भी कर ली, बोल बोल के. That's when things get messed up. So I actually just want to make it very, very clear to everybody that as an actor, you should never practice your lines saying them out loud. आपको लाइनें बोल के याद या प्रैक्टिस करनी ही नहीं चाहिए, बोलनी ही नहीं चाहिए. अगर याद करनी है तो मन में याद कर लो, या विस्पर करके याद कर लो, या ड्राई रीड करके याद कर लो, लेकिन इमोशन में बोल के लाइनें रिहर्स करना इज़ द वर्स्ट practice an actor can do, worst practice. Those are the scenarios where आपको जब दूसरी ब्रीफ दी जाएगी आपसे नहीं होगा, क्योंकि आपने इतना ज़्यादा वो मैकेनिकली प्रैक्टिस कर लिया कि अब आप उस टोन में ही बोल पा रहे हो. Otherwise it's easy to switch. Okay, this is not the psychology, this is the psychology. This is not the take, this is the take. And then you work on that take, and then it's possible to do it.
I think you've pinpointed what I've been doing wrong, like as you said, mechanical. And thanks.
Yeah, so never do that. Why should we never do that? Why do you think I'm asking you to never do it? क्योंकि देखो आर्ट क्या है, आर्ट इज़ लाइफ ओनली ना. देखो अभी जो आप और मैं, हम भी एक सीन कर रहे हैं, ये सीन ही है ना, ये डायलॉग हो रहा है ना दो लोगों के बीच में. तो डायलॉग जो लाइफ में होता है वो इम्प्रोव होती है, हम इम्प्रोवाइजेशन कर रहे हैं. मैं जो बोलूँगा आप उस पर रिएक्ट कर रहे हो, आप जो बोलोगे मैं उस पर रिएक्ट करूँगा. हम एक इम्प्रोव कर रहे हैं अभी हम लाइफ में. तो सीन भी एक इम्प्रोव ही होती है ना. तो अगर सीन इम्प्रोव की जैसे नहीं हुई, अगर वो उस मोमेंट में जो आपने लाइन बोली वो नेचुरली नहीं आई, तो सीन वर्क ही नहीं करेगा. और जितना हम उसको मैकेनिकल बना रहे हैं रिहर्स कर करके, उतना उसका रियलिटी, उतना उसका ऑर्गेनिक सब जा रहा है. राइट, दैट इज़ वन रीज़न. दी अदर बिग रीज़न इज़, देखो जब तुमने लाइनें याद करी, तुमने दिमाग में सोचा सामने वाला ऐसे बोल रहा है, पर जब तुम एक्चुअली सीन करोगे तो हो सकता है सामने वाला कुछ और तरीके से बोले. तो भाई हमें तो उस मोमेंट में देखना है ना क्या हो रहा है, और फिर रिएक्ट करना है. तुमने इमेजिन किया था वो सामने वाले बोलेगा अच्छा तू ऐसे करेगा, मैं देखता हूँ तेरे को. तुमने अरे मैं बताता हूँ तेरे को, और सामने वाले ने कर दिया अच्छा तू ऐसे करेगा, मैं देखता हूँ तेरे को, और तुम बोल रहे हो मैं बताता हूँ तेरे को. It just doesn't make sense, because now that guy is not doing what you thought he would do. So we can't prepare lines and emotions beforehand ever. We can't do it. We have to be in that moment and in the truth of that moment and see उस moment में क्या आ रहा है, उसमें खेलना है ना हमको. तो प्रिपरेशन जो होती है ना वो साइकोलॉजी की होती है. प्रिपरेशन जो होती है वो नुआंसेस की होती है, ग्राफ की होती है, उन सब चीज़ों की होती है, जोन की होती है. बट कभी भी प्रिपरेशन लाइन की नहीं होनी चाहिए. ओके, सो फॉर योर नेक्स्ट ऑडिशन नेवर डू दैट अगेन. नेवर प्रैक्टिस योर लाइन्स. ट्राई करो, बहुत मज़ा आएगा.
Then I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, sir. Good evening. Good afternoon.
Hi.
My name is Steffi.
Steffi.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Hi. My question is, in the today's era of social media, where even for actors, your social media profile is so much your CV, and you know, a lot of times it's about the numbers and followers, and a lot of times when there's a part and you know you get a call and they ask then and there, oh, how much followers do you have? And a lot of times you know that, oh, you're doing well as an actor and all of that, but times it gets shifted because of this following thing. It's not that I don't like making videos, I do, but do it for myself, like just not put it out. But it's there, like, no, you have to be a part of it. This is today, so you know you have to go with it. So that is something, a lot of times this is one thing, it's been a lot of pressure recently for the last few months, I believe. So if you could like talk about it.
What do you want me to say? What's your question?
That
Should I do it, not do it?
Not, I'm sure that, you know, we have to be a part of it, all of that is okay. But just not take the pressure of that, because a lot of times I feel that, oh, if I don't be a part of it, I might miss up something or something like that.
I will not. I do think social media does play a big part now. I mean, I don't think you can deny that anymore.
Right.
When a casting director is sitting with a director, they don't show portfolios anymore.
Right.
Your Insta page is shown.
Correct.
So it does matter. I will. So, in fact, for an actor, your Insta page is not your personal page.
Right, right.
It's not. It's your professional page. And you have to treat it like that. I mean, if you don't want to believe in it, that's fine. I'm not saying everybody needs to do it.
Yeah.
But that's the reality, that it is being treated as your professional page. And like, I also have actor friends whose page is not at all who they are, because they are trying to live up to the image that they think people are looking for.
Right, sir.
I mean, it's not like they're being fake or anything, but they're not showing all sides of them. Let's just put it that way. They're not showing all sides of them. They're showing, okay, if I want to be a lead, then these are the sides that I want to portray on social media. And they're not being fake in that moment. So I don't think every time being on social media is about being fake. I don't believe that it's about being fake. It's just about showing certain aspects of you more than other aspects of you. And
Pressure of followers is where is the problem.
yeah, it's a problem.
कोई ऑप्शन नहीं करना पड़ेगा.
Yeah, I mean, see, I don't think that if you don't have followers, you'll not get cast.
That's right, that's right.
You can get cast
Correct,
without
correct.
followers, but it just helps if you have it. Let's just put it like that. It just helps. Proof of concept.
Got it, sir.
Yeah, people like this girl. So
Yeah.
many people are following her. So our film will work. Producer
Correct.
ऐसे सोच रहा है ना?
Correct, correct.
So yeah, and when we are promoting, okay, these followers will also help in the promotion. So everybody is thinking mathematics for their own, and which is also valid. भाई देखो, हम कितना भी बोले producer तो ऐसा होता है वैसा होता है. Are you putting your money? Am I putting my money?
No, sir.
No, we are not. So shut our mouths and give them that respect, because they have to make sure how to make their money back. You know, so we should respect these people who put money, whatever their logics. We have to respect them, because we are not putting our money. I am a director, you're an actor, we're not putting our money. Somebody is, and we need to respect that, and they will have their own logics to retain it. That logic may be flawed. It may not be right, but that's their job. So they should do their job, we should do our job. If your question is, should you try and get more followers? Yeah, I think you can, you should, why not? Don't be averse to the idea.
Got it, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kailash. I had a question. So when you start acting, you enjoy it, you have fun with it. Once you start training and then you start working as an actor, there is so much pressure to get the job done right that I feel like now I've stopped having fun with it or enjoy doing it. And it's not just with me, even with my co-actors who are playing the lead parts, you think that they're living the dream. But then you talk to them and even they are going back from set not happy about the work they've done, in spite of your director being very happy with it. And I feel like that's a very unsustainable way to be. So how do you find that joy back?
Come to our workshop. I'm not joking.
Okay.
This is the one thing we work on the most, actually, to find the joy back. I mean, how do you find it back? See, I mean, I'll tell you, don't stress, but then that's not helping, right? Now, you also know the answer. The answer is don't stress and enjoy it. That's the answer. That's the actual answer.
Okay.
But the question is how to not stress.
No, like the stress comes in where I feel that saying not stress, like you just said, like the producers put in his money, right? And we're doing a job at the end of the day. So if I'm not thinking about, if I don't have stress, I feel like then there's no accountability, right? Like you do need to deliver something on that date if you've been hired. So when you say don't take stress, how?
How's your stress helping?
It makes me keep thinking. It makes me not feel complacent. I think that is how it helps.
No.
Okay.
Stress is not keeping you away from complacency. Stress is actually taking you to a space where it's taking you away from what you were supposed to focus on. You don't realize that this very self is becoming the character. Right. And then you're taking a stressed version of that self into the character. So you're playing the character stressed. But was the character supposed to be stressed in that moment? No. That's why it's getting messed up. हम भूल जाते हैं ना कि हम ही तो जा रहे हैं एक्टर, ये एक्टर ही तो जा रहा है कैरेक्टर बनने. इट्स नॉट लाइक कैरेक्टर आ गया, ऐसा नहीं होता ना. You are only going there. You are taking your body, your system, your everything to play the part. And when you do that, whatever you're carrying within, you're carrying it into your part. So what you think is going to help you is actually making things worse for you. And you're not doing the job that you were meant to do in the first place, which is to do justice to the part. So you want to do justice to the part, then focus on the part. Don't focus on yourself. When we are stressed, we're focusing on ourselves. We're focusing on us. We're not focusing on the part. There is only one mind. Now that very mind can actually play the character or be the person that you are. It can't do both. And when you're carrying the stress, then there's so much focus on yourself, the person, that you cannot enter the thoughts of your character at all. Yeah, so it doesn't help. Being stressed does not help you. You don't want to be complacent, then be focused. Don't be stressed. Right? We don't have to be stressed to not be complacent. We can be focused to not be complacent. Cool?
And to find joy back, I have to attend your workshop.
I mean, yeah.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Surabhi. I just want to know, you said once in a week. So it should be from a film or a play, what kind of scene we can do? And does monologues help?
Avoid monologues as much as you can, because in life, in films, you will not get monologues. It's usually a dialogue. So it's better to do scenes with a co-actor, because that's how life is and that's how acting is. Pick scenes from films, yes. But pick scenes that maybe you have not seen before. And I think it's a very good exercise to pick a scene that you have not seen, and after performing it, watch that scene. So I think that's a very fun exercise to do.
But while picking up, how
Yeah.
do you pick up then?
You go, you'll be surprised. You go on Google and say famous scenes, you'll find thousands. So pick some, read them, whichever you connect with, do that, perform that, and after that, watch that film and watch that scene. And it's fun to watch it once you've done it yourself. And you see, oh, this is how they interpreted it, this is how they performed it, this is how they did it. So it's a lot of fun to watch it after you've done it.
Thank you.
Yeah?
How much of our concern should be on budgets and how to make the transition from serials to films?
I didn't understand your question about budget. What do you mean by focus on budget?
When I was starting, someone told me that if you work on a certain budget, then other than being stereotyped as an artist, you have
Your budget will get stereotyped. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that can happen, but I think once, I would say budget-wise, stick to a basic number, but don't be too anal about it in the beginning, I would say. Like, if it's good work, just do it, especially when you're not dependent on that money. And once you also know, okay, now, see, you're also at a certain age where there are not so many actors for those parts. So what ends up happening is, once you've done 10 ads, then you'll be the go-to person too, and you'll be the flavor of the year. So that year you'll probably get 40. Then is the time to ask for double. Because now you know all agencies are asking for you, the directors are asking for you. That's the time to ask the money that you want. I would say if you don't have a money problem, then why not? And if you enjoy doing it, then why not? You know, and I don't think it's about, oh, I'll get stereotyped in my budget and, okay, now I'm at X number and I never go above X. That's not true. The day your market goes up, your number can go up. You dictate that day. You can say 10X also that day. It's fine. And to answer your second part, see, a lot of people ask me this question, how to make the transition. I think the journey is similar only. I mean, as a fresher, just consider yourself a fresher. And don't carry the baggage of your, okay, I've done so much work in television and now I need to be treated differently. just as long as we are ready to be a newcomer, because now it's a different field, I think the moment we are okay to be that, then there's no problem. And whatever benefits you get of being a slightly famous actor on television, those benefits you will already get. तो जो मिल रहा है वो तो अच्छा ही है, और जो नहीं है वो तो कभी एक्सपेक्टेशन था ही नहीं. So I think that's the best attitude to do it, to think that let me not carry the baggage of having done, say, so much work in television into when I'm going for meetings in film or auditions for film. Just go like a newcomer, and that's the best way to do it. Yeah. Thank you.
हाय, माय नेम इज़ केदार गोडसे. तो मुझे ये पूछना था कि आपने जैसे कहा कि आपको सिर्फ करते रहना है, डोंट थिंक ऑफ द रिजल्ट्स, उसमें 10 साल लग सकते हैं, ये वो व्हाटएवर. सो फॉर एन एक्टर अलग अलग टाइप के कास्टिंग कॉल्स आते हैं, जिसमें दे मस्ट बी लुकिंग फॉर अ गिटारिस्ट, फिर आगे आ सकता है कोई पार्कोरिंग करे, फिर डांसर. तो अगर देखा जाए तो जितने स्किल्स एक्वायर करे उतने कम ही हैं. तो शुड एक्टर try to acquire most of the skills, or he should focus on the skills he have and improve those skills?
Interesting question. I think जो आपके strengths हैं उनको आप better करो पहले, because हो सकता है वो skills आपके पास हैं पर उतने अच्छे नहीं हैं. तो जो already exist, what I'm trying to say is अगर आप में already कुछ strengths हैं जो actually better होके बहुत अच्छी हो सकती हैं और आपको उन चीज़ों में मज़ा भी आता है, तो मे बी आप वो चीज़ें पहले कर लो. एंड देन आई थिंक इट्स अ गुड आइडिया टू एवरी ईयर लर्न वन न्यू स्किल. आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी गुड आइडिया. वी डोंट नो वो काम आएगा नहीं आएगा, बट क्या आता है कि वो आपको ना एक्टिव भी रखेगा, आपको एक फीलिंग ऑफ सेल्फ वर्थ भी देगा कि मैंने एक नई चीज़ सीख ली, कि चलो अब मैंने एक इंस्ट्रूमेंट सीख लिया, या मैंने घुड़सवारी सीख लिया, जो भी आपको चीज़ें करनी है, एक नई चीज़ कर ली, तो अच्छा भी लगेगा कि कुछ नया सीख रहे हो हर साल. और कभी उनका कॉल आया कि अच्छा हम ये कास्ट करें पर आपको ये चीज़ आती है और आपका आंसर जब यस आएगा तो आपके चांसेस भी थोड़े बेटर हो सकते हैं. बट आई वुड स्टिल से डोंट हैव एक्सपेक्टेशंस कि ये करके कुछ हो जाएगा, पर ये करना बुरी चीज़ नहीं है बिल्कुल भी. आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी गुड थिंग टू लर्न न्यू थिंग्स, टू कीप योर सेल्फ एक्टिव. और क्या होता है, हम कोई भी नया आर्ट फॉर्म सीखते हैं, कोई भी नया स्किल सेट सीखते हैं ना, वो हमको लाइफ में भी कुछ नई चीज़ देता है, आपकी पर्सनालिटी में भी कुछ नए बदलाव लेके आता है. तो इट्स अ गुड थिंग.
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि सर मैं कमर्शियल सिनेमा काफ़ी ज़्यादा मेरी दिलचस्पी है, बाकी जॉनर भी देखता हूँ, बट कमर्शियल सिनेमा से इतना ज़्यादा मैं मेरे अंदर वो आ गया है, मतलब मास्क चढ़ गया है उसका, कि मैं एक वेब सीरीज़ का ऑडिशन दे रहा था और वहाँ पे उन्होंने बोला कि अब मैं वैसे ही, क्योंकि रियली उनको चाहिए था बिल्कुल रियलिज्म एकदम कि रॉ, तो वो कमर्शियलिज्म उसमें आ रहा था जब मैं मतलब बोल रहा था. तो फिर उन्होंने बोला कि आप बिल्कुल वो कर दो. तो मैंने जो मतलब मूवीज़ देख देख के जो मैंने स्टोर किया था टेम्परेरी, जहाँ पे मतलब कि ऐसा हो कि टाइम कम है तो वो टेम्परेरी जो आपके पास स्टोर है तो वो उनके सामने रख दो. तो मैंने उनको सेटिस्फाई तो कर दिया, बट सर मैं सेटिस्फाई नहीं हुआ, क्योंकि वो जो एक रियल वाला आना चाहिए था वो कमर्शियल उसके बीच में आ रहा था. तो वो मतलब मैं रियल कैसे उसको उस एक परफॉर्मेंस को, एक ऑडिशन को लेके आऊँ.
सो परम, जो हम बातें कर रहे हैं ना लास्ट 2-2.5 घंटे से भी, ये सब उससे ही कनेक्टेड है कि जिसको आप कमर्शियल सिनेमा बोल रहे हो, आई एम गेसिंग वो थोड़ा परफॉर्मेटिव एक्टिंग है ना, कि हर चीज़ को परफॉर्म कर देना, उसको लार्जर देन लाइफ बना देना, और थोड़ी एक्टिंग कर देना उसमें. और एक तो परम एक चीज़ ये कि थोड़ा ना समय भी बदल रहा है, अभी ना इतना वो परफॉर्मेंस वाली एक्टिंग नहीं चलती है. अगर आप आजकल की कमर्शियल फिल्म्स भी देखो तो जो कंटेम्प्रेरी एक्टर्स हैं जो लीड रोल्स कर रहे हैं, दे एक्चुअली गुड एक्टर्स. जो आज के स्टार हैं, मैनी ऑफ देम आर गुड एक्टर्स, लाइक एक्चुअली गुड एक्टर्स. वो सिर्फ स्टार नहीं है, वो अच्छे एक्टर भी हैं. तो ट्रेंड काफ़ी बदल रहा है. तो अब सिर्फ एक्टिंग करके आप स्टार नहीं बन सकते. अब आपको बहुत ट्रूथफुल होके आप, और अगर आपके पास पर्सनैलिटी है, प्रेजेंस है, ट्रूथफुल हो, सब कुछ है, तब जाके आप स्टार बन रहे हो आजकल. तो वो तो कमर्शियल वाला तो मुझे लगता है आप वैसे ही छोड़ दो लाइफ में, क्योंकि वो नहीं इतना भी चलता. और कैसे रियल हुआ जाए उसके लिए तो आपको पहले जो आप हो उसको लाना पड़ेगा एक्टिंग में.
ओके,
है ना? क्योंकि देखो आपकी भी एक लाइफ है, एक बैकग्राउंड है, एक कल्चरल कॉन्टेक्स्ट है, तो वो जो एक्सपीरियंस है उस एक्सपीरियंस से भी बहुत चीज़ें हैं ना आपके पास। तो अगर आप वो लेकर आओ पहले, और जब आप अपने आप को लेकर आओगे सीन में और एक्टिंग नहीं करोगे, तो वहाँ से आपकी सच्चाई की शुरुआत होगी। वो क्या हैबिट होता है कि जैसी एक्टिंग करना है तो हम एक्टिंग करने लग जाते हैं। तो वो एक्टिंग नहीं करनी है, बस अभी ये सोचो कि अभी आप और मैं बैठे हैं, हम एक्टिंग कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? ये सीन चल रहा है। ये सीन है कि एक ऑडिटोरियम में आज एक अनाउंसमेंट की थी कि भाई फ्री में आके जो सवाल पूछने पूछ लो। तो कुछ लोग आ गए, उनमें से एक ये लड़का भी आ गया पूछने, और ये एक इंसान यहाँ बैठा है जिससे सवाल पूछ रहा है। तो ये सीन चल रहा है, ठीक है? तो अब जितना मैं परफॉर्म करूँगा, क्योंकि मैं स्टेज पे हूँ, मैं उतना परफॉर्म कर रहा हूँ, पर एट द सेम टाइम मैं बहुत ट्रूथफुल भी हो रहा हूँ। और आप जितने नर्वस इस मोमेंट में होगे, क्योंकि आप 200 लोग के सामने सवाल पूछ रहे हो, आप उतने नर्वस हो। तो ये अवेयरनेस कि भाई हम लाइफ में हमारे साथ कि हम कैसे रहते हैं, और वही सेल्फ लेके आना सीन्स में, अलग से एक्टिंग नहीं करना उसमें। जैसे आप यहाँ बैठ के सवाल पूछ रहे हो, वैसे ही अपने सीन में भी वैसे ही सवाल पूछना। उसमें एक्स्ट्रा करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है ना। तो अगर आप मुझे पूछ रहे हो कि मैं ये रॉनेस कैसे लेके आऊँ, मैं बोलूँगा भाई तू वही तो है रोज़, उसमें दिक्कत क्या है लाने में। हम एक्टिंग कितनी करते हैं? 1% ऑफ आर लाइफ टाइम वी आर एक्टिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ द कैमरा। 1%, 99% वी आर बीइंग आवरसेल्व्स। इज दैट राइट? करेक्ट। जो बड़े से बड़ा एक्टर होगा वो भी 2% उसकी लाइफ जा रही होगी बिटवीन एक्शन एंड कट, बट 98% तो वी आर आवर सेल्फ। तो जब हमें पता है कि ये सेल्फ कौन है और हम जो उसको रोज़ जीते हैं, कितना आसान है उसको सीन में लाना। मुश्किल है क्या वो? नहीं है, बिल्कुल नहीं है। तो जिस दिन आप समझ जाओगे कि एक्टिंग का मतलब है एक्टिंग नहीं करना, उस दिन आपको थोड़ी सी एक्टिंग समझ में आ जाएगी।
थैंक यू सो मच सर।
ओके, ऑन दैट नोट, थैंक यू गाइस, थैंक यू।